Now, I want to talk about my experience here. Since this. Hi guys, today I want to talk about the two advisory programs in Valor. One of the advising programs in Valor is academic advising. By the time this program was created, I was a senior, so I unfortunately was not able to experience this program. That is why I decided to ask a couple of questions to a teacher who is in charge of this program, Ms. Inji Kim.
Program is connected to our college counseling program, where we provide specialized advice by grade level to help our students be better prepared for college and exploring their interests as they go through high school. So we try to meet with students individually at least once a trimester. Then we also have grade level meetings where we go over some general things that apply to all the grades. We meet with them for talking about their interests, but also scheduling courses and making sure that they are on the right track. For 9th grade in T1, we'll start talking about what are some things that they're interested in. We encourage that they try a lot of new things and use that time to explore new interests, start getting involved in clubs. Whereas if they're 11th graders, then we ask them to start thinking about leadership positions in clubs, whether that's leading the club or taking on a project. So that can all look different. So we provide some individualized advice, but then we also provide some general advice on talking through what do you need to think about when you're choosing your courses for next year and making plans for summer and stuff like that. And before, we've always been doing it informally, but I think being able to do it in a formal way systematically has helped us to be able to reach more students and making sure that all of our students are getting this contact time and thinking about these questions. So I do think we're better preparing students to take the right level of courses, whether that's challenging themselves or making sure that they're taking courses that they don't overwhelm their schedule. At Valor, we have a lot of students really focusing on academics and trying to get good grades because it is an easy, measurable result that they can see, which is awesome, and we do appreciate how hard our students work. Part of it's that we really hope that they start to think about who they are and explore their interests, explore what they like, what they don't like, how they can grow as people. So in the end, I hope that they take this advice, but we also hope that this helps them balance their perspective on what it means to get ready for college and just life in general.
Now, I wanted to take a step further and investigate whether this program is actually functioning well from the student's point of view. So I also asked my friend Hao and Kim, who are in this program for a year at this point.
I don't know, to put it simple, it was really good. I have a really good academic advisor. Love you, Miss Daniel. But yeah, my academic advisor is great. I love academic advising. I have very specific questions when it comes to education and stuff. So having to Google it can sometimes be a hassle because it doesn't give you the answer directly. So having an academic advisor there just to explain to you as to what this certain thing is or what your question means, way easier than just having to Google it, because Google, it just has too much information and it can be overwhelming. And just having an academic advisor kind of feels like you have a guide tell you, oh, maybe this isn't the best idea for your record, or maybe this would be better if you did it like this, etc., etc. Had a good experience.
But the academic advising program is not the most important thing I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about the student counseling program here. Throughout my days in Valor for about 3 years, the student counseling program was one of the best things I considered to exist in this school, as I personally benefited a lot from this program. For more on student counseling, here's Counselor Pyo.
Generally, the purpose of counseling program is to help the students here. Our main job is one-on-one counseling when there is a request. Besides that, the counseling team provides group therapy when it is necessary. Last year, we did a character building program for 8th graders and lecture about sexual violence prevention education. And we run peer counseling program as well. The main job is to provide the emotional and social support to the students. so that they can facilitate healthy relationship between friends and parents and teachers. I know some of the students have wrong idea that meeting a counselor means they did something wrong, like violated rules or policies. But it is not. The purpose of counseling is not to guide you, but to understand you in empathy. What I'm trying to do is to make your life easier and happier. So you can bring any issues you want to talk about, such as bullying or relationship with friends, dating, low self-esteem, academic performance, social anxiety, problems with authority, parents and friends, any kind of issues.
Now, I want to talk about my own experience with student counseling program here. Ever since I came to this school, I was constantly struggling with relationships in this school, and when I became a senior, the pressure coming from all the academics and college counseling and the relationships that I have been avoiding, it piled up and exploded, resulting in myself a void of anxiety. My grades were dropping, I couldn't work at all, it was tearing me down. I reached a point where I couldn't stay in school. But one of the things that kept me going through was the student counseling program.
Generally, counseling takes 3 stages. First, exploration, insight, and then action. And we spent almost on exploration. We talk about your past life, your school, relationship with your friends, with your parents, and everything. When we look back your life, some of them were traumatic experiences as well. But the exploration doesn't mean main point is insight. As a Christian counselor, I think God should get involved. God gave you aha moment, what your suffering means, why you have that kind of pain for long days. And then you will get the answer to better life. Counseling means first knowing yourself and then knowing the people around you, your parents, your friends, and everyone. And then knowing to God is the basic of the basic, I think.
Well, that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching. My name is Sean, and this is Valor.